Now, there's a very interesting thing we are going to talk about it today, very first time, and I'm recording it for YouTube also. See, when we think about hypnosis, a lot of things comes in your mind. And when I started learning hypnosis, initially I was doing on others. So my thinking was different. Then people started doing the stage hypnosis when I was being abroad with my friends and other people. Then I learned my own self-hypnosis and they were doing hypnotic phenomena on me. Then my thinking was started changing a little bit, what it is and how it works. I remember in 2006, I think it was 2006 or 7, I went to US, California, LA, to attend a workshop on street hypnosis. Street hypnosis. People, the magician, mentalist, and the hypnotist, they go on the street with on the back written hypnotist. Do you want to hypnotize? Ask me how, like this and all this stuff. And they normally at the places where the holiday people are there, beach and resort, and they go and talk and they do some magic tricks and they hypnotize them. So this course was on teaching how to do that. So I flew all the way from India to attend the workshop. The guy's name is Brian David Phillips, and he's an American but lives in China. Means Taiwan. He is in Taiwan. His wife is Chinese, and he lives there. But he came there to conduct the workshop. Fantastic person. Then I invited him twice to India to do a workshop also. And we did speed hypnosis workshop, not street, speed hypnosis workshop, the hypnotherapy workshop, so I did it. So when I went there, there was around 50 participants and all of them were top hypnotists. For them it was a holiday also, the street hypnosis was a little different. So everybody wanted to have fun. But the fees was not very high, $400-500 was there. For participants, there's no lunch, nothing. You just no even tea, coffee, everything you have to buy and anything, and they give you a break for lunch for 1.5 hours. And your role is when you go out for lunch, you need to hypnotize people there. Because it is a resort. Area is a resort area. And initially, I had a friend of mine in America. He's a handwriting expert. And he teaches, he also comes to India a lot of time. So we both went there, and this guy was in some other mood. So Mike, as I told you, I normally go the first person so that I get a front seat. Because of him, I was the last person to enter the audience hall. So I got the last seat. But you remember, our Indians are jugadu. I got my front seat. Slowly, I moved. In the end of the day, the hypnotist, the trainer, he looked at me, Prateek, come on the stage. I want to give you a demo. Normally, it is said that the hypnotists are a bad hypnotic subjects because they analyze. And my goal was to learn technique, not to get it done on me. The thought came into mind, let me let go and see what happens. To my surprise, I was the best hypnotic subject in the Quran. He made me do all the things, falling down on the floor, everything happened with me. I was surprised, I was awake, I learned, I know what's going on. If I really wanted, I could have rejected something, really wanted. And I was surprised. So, then I realized that what is hypnosis is. Then I started working on it. Then I made a long list today. So you have to be open and you have to take notes if you want. Okay? So for this video, what I'm talking, we are recording it, will be available on YouTube later on also. How I started learning hypnosis? So stage hypnosis. So what is stage hypnosis? You need to understand. Stage hypnosis is basically for entertainment purpose. It is only for entertainment purpose. So what they do on stage, they pick up the people who are a good hypnotic subject. Doesn't mean good hypnosis means they have a good imagination and they are willing. And they are highly suggestible to suggestion. People who have a good imagination, very good for stage show. So what they do, they call people on the stage, 100 people, and with their process of doing it, they start eliminating the people who they don't have a good imagination. At the end, out of 100, 10 or 15 people remain there on the stage, or sometimes 6 or 7 only. If you watch the stage show and YouTube videos, check YouTube videos. I also have a stage hypnosis show of my own on YouTube, where I am doing a hypnotic inductions and stage hypnosis show. So you can watch the group how I'm doing it. So that is stage hypnosis, right? They select people. That doesn't mean the other people are not hypnotizable. They are not good for stage hypnosis for entertainment purpose. Clear? So that's a different kind of state of mind that let people are highly suggestible, they have a good imagination. Second is that is done for demonstration purpose. Like I call somebody on the stage and give a demo. They go like this. Why this happened? I'll tell you later on. Okay? Demonstration. Then comes the conversational hypnosis. What is conversational hypnosis? You are wide awake, alert, and I'm talking to you. And while talking to you, I'm using hypnotic language pattern to program your mind. Like I give you a small kind of thing I did with you in the morning. Everybody was, some people learn fast, some people learn very fast. What picture comes in your mind? That everybody learns fast. I gave you a picture. It's about double mind. So that is conversational hypnosis. Eyes are open and I describe the thing in such a way you start making pictures in your mind with your eyes open. And your state of mind changes. We call it conversational hypnosis. Sales people, they use conversational hypnosis. They describe the benefit of their product. For example, the ads what you are seeing in the TV, they all are conversational hypnosis. They have done in such a way so you get interested and you start making pictures in your mind. Like nowadays the ad comes up, or insurance wala, Amir Khan ka, पेटीएम से या पेमेंट से करोगे, गाड़ी में सामान गिर गया, टक मारा, इंश्योरेंस हो गया. So they're showing you, it can happen with you to take an insurance. They're giving you the picture. Understand? This is called conversational hypnosis. And the second kind of thing which I really love. Okay, right now we are sitting over here. Comfortable, right? If I change your state of mind by saying something or making you do some exercise, state of mind means if you are calm, I can feel you more confident right now. Your state of mind changes. Right? So the moment your state of mind changes, you are in a deep state of hypnosis. That can be done conversationally. And how it happens, I'll tell you later on. Everything works with your imagination power. Most of the hypnotists that they do, they play with your imagination. The better you imagine, the deeper you go. Now when we talk about imagination, there are three kinds of imagination. The imagination also had to be something different. You know? Say for example, if I ask you to imagine there is a book in your right hand. Now some people just think there is a book. That is not effective. Some people will think there is a book, it's a black color book, it's a heavy book, and it's very heavy and feel the weight of the book on your right hand. Then it is effective. Then it will have a hypnotic effect when you are using all your senses, see, hear and feel. We'll talk about it a little more in detail. Then something, a few days back somebody sent me a video. Somebody sent me, I didn't watch it because I was in a hurry. The video was something, somebody cheated somebody on the street. They take you, talk to you something and then cheated your money. He sent me a video that, is it hypnosis? I sent him a message. If he can do with this young boy as a hypnosis, why will you do it on the road? You go to the bank and hypnotize the cashier. Understand? In fact, I used to get a lot of calls. One boy, Rajasthan से आया था मेरा workshop में. Rajasthan से. His goal was that his girlfriend had left him. He wanted me to hypnotize his girlfriend and bring it back to him. I told him, if you can hypnotize your girlfriend, bring it to you. Am I a fool? I'll bring it to me now. Am I right? So, see what happened? They are expert in their business. If anybody here sitting Somebody sometimes traveling in a train or bus, you get your pickpocket. Happen? Somebody pick your pocket. Happen? Happen? Now, did he hypnotize you? They are expert in their business. And what they do is they create a confusion. They create a confusion. My pocket was pickpocket twice in Calcutta. One was in minibus, they had a minibus. One is a double-decker bus. I was young that time. I'm talking about when I was learning hypnosis. I was traveling from one place, from the bank, that time, वो 10 रुपए का नोट होता ना, उसका बंडल था मेरे जेब में, दिखता है. So I got up in the minibus, which was empty. Empty means there was no rush. There was no place to sit properly, but there was no rush. I think this pickpocketer picked me that I have money in my pocket. 3 of them or 4 of them, they came in the bus with me and they started pushing me. Tum, tum, tum. There was no need, there was no code, but they have done it deliberately so that I get confused and I start getting balance, and by the time they pick me pocket. What they've done? They made my conscious mind focus somewhere else. And they picked my pocket. Same technique happened twice with me. The second time that happened, the guy will weep after it. He took my purse, there was only 1 rupee. Only 1 rupee in that particular purse. He picked pocket from my purse, it was only 1 rupee there. That 1,000 was one. So what this guy has done? They have created a confusion. Confusion is also a state of hypnosis. Because conscious mind is confused. आपका घर में, in your house, you have a watchman. If your watchman is confused, will he be able to take care of your house? No. Anybody can enter? So confusion is also a state of hypnosis. What happened? Let me give you an example. One very famous hypnotist, Milton H. Erickson. He was supposed to be the author of hypnosis. He developed the conversational hypnosis, language patterns, Ericksonian hypnosis, and he was almost always on a wheelchair. So he used to give a talk in front of the medical doctors. He used to give a speech about hypnosis. They used to call the conferences. So he was talking on hypnosis and things. And somebody from the stage came on him and said, nobody can hypnotize me. I cannot be hypnotized. Now when you come on the stage, what we do? How we? कैसा लग रहा है आपको? डिस्टर्ब हो गया ना? Sit down. What he did, the moment he gave his hand, this fellow put his hand in front of the crowd. He immediately went down, started telling the lessons. It's the insult and confusion. Then he looked into his eyes. Take a seat, close your eyes and go into a deep trance. He has no choice now to save himself, to sit there, close your eyes and go into a trance. It's called confusion. Understand? Milton Erickson used to do that a lot. Give me a hand. Now sit down. Normally we shake hands, right? Our mentality we shake hands and leave, right? Now give me a hand and I don't leave his hand. After a few seconds, first few seconds he will be comfortable. After that he will become started feeling uncomfortable. Because it is something happening which has never happened before. It is actually called pattern interrupt. What we are doing is regular pattern we are interrupting. The one interrupt what happened, it is a confusion. Then whatever said at time goes into subconscious mind because this pattern is interrupted. Again, conversational hypnosis. Understand? It's called pattern interrupt. And what he used to do something more interesting. He will not leave your hand and hold your hand, both your hands. And keep talking to you, looking into his eye, and then make his hand move like this and this and this, and after some time, he will leave the hand remains in the air. In trance. Milton Erickson used to do it, so nobody used to shake hands with him. Because? So that is also relaxed. So that is also called pattern interrupt. Understand? So this is another way of creating hypnosis. It's creating a small confusion. Then come to love hypnosis. You all know, understand what I mean by that. When you are in love, you are in hypnosis because you like everything what the other person says and do. Only thing, once you get married, you started coming out of your love, am I right? Huh? So that is love hypnosis. Then you believe. You go to a medical doctor. He says something to you. I went to a doctor. During lockdown, my office and my residence were all opposite building that I'm not in the same building. Because of lockdown, they were not able to go out. So I went to my office and brought all my books, 30, 40 books with me to read. And the books were kept in the almirah, there was a lot of dust. I have a little bit allergy with the dust. I got this cough and thing. And I called my doctor, gave me medicine, nothing was happening. And I was coughing a lot in the night. Then once the lockdown came out, I went for a test. All the lungs and everything was tested, everything was normal. They said, you have a gastric problem, that's why you have cough. He gave me medicine, I was okay for some time. Then finally again it was coming and going. Somebody introduced me to an ENT specialist, which give you a day after 15 days. I went there, he put color. He put some pipe inside my nose here and checked and take a photograph. He showed me your nose is tira. Naak tiri. Hypnotist na naak tiri. And then he said, give me some medicine, take some other exercise and come back after 50 days. I came back, he told me very clearly, Mr. Agarwal, all you have to do is either you take the medicines or have a small surgery done. So I decided. Because he said, like the doctor, normally I avoid surgeries. Because I know what the doctor say to you about the surgery, what the effect will be, never true. कस्टमर है ना, तो कस्टमर को कहना है बोला कुछ नहीं है, मॉर्निंग में आइए, आपको सर्जरी करेंगे, नेक्स्ट डे मॉर्निंग में चले जाओ, 3-4 दिन आप घर में आराम करना है, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. When surgery happened, he put 2 points inside my neck. I can't breathe for my nose for 1 week. This one. Second thing, blood coming like anything. Blood coming, dropping like anything. Not was there. I was scared what is happening. Because they never told me about it. It was a chota drop out. But interesting thing was, because it was a surgery, I pre-programmed my mind for the surgery. If you have told me before what is going to happen, I would have handled the blood flow also. When I went for the surgery, because I stayed one night before, in the morning when they took me, I programmed my mind completely. I was laughing, joking and everything, cracking jokes. And they put a lot of things to check my blood pressure and heart rate and everything at the age of 63 years. So Dr. K, you are the first patient I see who is laughing, just going and the operation table, before they put the mask for the anesthesia, I was laughing and cracking jokes. What they do when you go, they remove all your clothes, they only put something there. And there was AC, it was cold. Doctor Sahab, what are you doing? हमको तो पूरा कपड़ा उतार दिया, पूरा पहन के रखे हो, ठंड लग रही है, एसी बंद करो, हंसने लगे. Then they know I am a hypnotist and become frank. The idea here was, when the doctor says something, it goes into your subconscious mind. So I believe him. If he would have told me that there will be bleeding, I might have programmed my mind. Once everything is done, I cannot do anything. For my surgery thing, everything was fantastic. I was totally relaxed, my wife was tension, husband was in tension, my relative was there, they were in tension, but I was cracking and joking and laughing. Am I right as well? So, this is all in your mind. My doctor बोला, doctor साहब क्या है? What is this operation? अभी मैं हंसते पे जा रहा हूँ. You put one mask on me. After 3-4 deep breaths, I will go like this. Then when I open my eyes, you will say, surgery has done very well. That is their way of programming your mind. Fantastic surgery done. You will tell me surgery has done very well. Then only I will know what you have done this for 45 minutes. I will not know anything, so why to worry? Simple thing, ना? बाहर में तकलीफ होगा जो होगा. And they said कि pain होगा, no pain. Did I complain anything about pain? No pain. I programmed my mind. There was no pain. Breathing I could not stop. It stopped for some time, again came back. I stopped, I did my best to utilize my mental resources to stop it. But then I came to know those people who had the surgery, they have a much worse experience than me. वो तो इतना बड़ा बड़ा खून भर गया आपके पास, नाक से निकल गया। तो idea here is belief. Belief is also when you believe on somebody, blind faith, you agree. When I work with my sportsman, the coach, if they pass some negative comment about their technique and thing, they are finished. That goes directly into the subconscious mind. And suggestion, I told you, effect of suggestion. Then another important thing, this is also a kind of hypnosis, pretending. Something very interesting happened. 98, I think by 98, I was doing a workshop, 97, I was doing a workshop in Chennai, Hotel Savera. Anybody from Chennai here? Hotel Savera, I was doing a workshop, 150 participants, because we have a big newspaper ads. And we used to do an introductory talk. 150 participants, and that time there was a normal hypnosis for self-improvement, not kind of this what we are doing now. And that in the evening, I used to have a stage show. I used to pick up the participant there. We used to have a carpet, complete carpet in place, and I do a very rough kind of stage show. I make them fall down. I say, sleep, you will close your eyes, fall down. After selecting those people, after 15, 20 people selecting them, and then put them. And the whole day they are going to hypnosis and coming out. I did a stage show, and then in the evening, we used to charge, that time my workshop fee was 2,500. So we used to charge 500 rupees extra. Anybody want to learn instant hypnosis? That time we were not teaching instant hypnosis. Instant hypnosis, development induction which we are running here. So around out of 150, 45 people registered for the workshop, and there was a big stage. 150 people, a big stage was there. And I was teaching that. So one guy told me, sir, I want to go into this stage of hypnosis. Nobody knows what it is. दारू नहीं पिया तो दारू का टेस्ट मालूम पड़ेगा आपको, नशा नहीं किया तो नशा कैसा होता मालूम पड़ेगा आपको, नहीं ना? So I called the guy on the stage. I said, now close your eyes. Don't go into hypnosis. Pretend that you are in a deep stage of hypnosis. Pretend that you are in a deep stage of hypnosis. The moment I said pretend, he was facing me on the stage. There was a carpet. He was facing me standing here. Pretend. He closed his eyes on the floor, flat on the floor. And I checked him for hypnotic anesthesia, was already there without giving any suggestion. Now why it worked for him? Because he pretended and he has seen me making the people fall down on the floor. According to his belief, falling down on the floor was a deep stage of hypnosis. So whatever you believe hypnosis is, for you that is hypnosis. Understand? Let me tell you a very interesting story. Alright? Okay. So, what happened? They have done an experiment. They picked up 20 people, they go very deep into hypnosis. Means all the hypnotic phenomena can be done on them. They selected 20 people and they hypnotize them. And they take a mic and then, how you know that you are hypnotized? My body is totally limp and relaxed. Once when I am floating, somebody said I am feeling tingling sensation. Everybody gave his version. They noted it all. All 20 people, why they feel hypnosis, how they feel their hypnosis, they were noted down. And then they did an interesting thing. Say, for example, he said, I feel happiness, I hypnosis because I feel totally relaxed. 1, 2, 3, at the count of 3, all the heaviness is gone from my body. Gone. All other tests were done, he's still in hypnosis. They remove whatever they were thinking their hypnosis was completely removed. The symptoms what they are seeing, still they were in the deep state of hypnosis. So everybody experiences hypnosis in his own way. Whatever they think, well, I can give you an example of pretending. So pretending is also one of the very powerful tool. We'll talk about it tomorrow, more in detail. Movie hypnosis. You go and watch movies, what they do? If the movie is really very good, you are deeply hypnotized. You don't blink your eye. Alright? You might have gone with your wife or your friend or somebody or family member sitting next to you, but when you're watching, you forget about all of them. Alright? You laugh, laughing scene. The moment you see the comedian, before he do a comedy scene, you start laughing. Alright? You cry. You become sad. When you are movie, when you watch a movie, then what happens? You suspend complete judgment the moment you enter. The moment you enter the cinema theatre hall, you are in a trance. And when you come out from the main auditorium, no, not the hotel, the main building, the way there's all that is open the door, exit door, you come out, then you slowly started coming out of your waking hypnosis. Understand? That's something we do repeatedly number of times that get programmed in your mind, bypassing the critical factor like our habit, we program. Now, I want to tell you something very interesting. Many years back, I was going to UK and US. And that time, whenever I will go to US, my flight was British Airways. So while coming back, I will stop over in London. That was my normal habit. A friend of mine from Chennai, a very famous magician, now he become a therapist, is my student and good friend also. And he done my hypnosis workshop. And we are very good friend. He came to Hyderabad. And we were talking about waking hypnosis. Because many magicians mentally they are doing waking hypnosis. So we were doing research and I had a video of waking hypnosis. I ordered from somebody from UK, US somewhere. And this guy was not shown anything about waking hypnosis, but he was talking about waking hypnosis and give a name. There is a stage hypnotist, he does a waking hypnosis stage show in UK. His name is Martin Taylor. And his website was also given. We googled it, searched him, and I wanted to see how he does the waking hypnosis show. Like stage hypnosis, what happens? They close your eyes, they relax you, and they pull you down into trance. They go like this, they give them a suggestion. He doesn't do anything of that. Everything eyes open. So I wanted to know how does he do. I wanted to meet him. I sent him a message. There was no mobile number given. There was no email address. Every email address was there, but it was not working. When I sent him a mail, it was maybe going into his. Finally, I went to London. I went on his website domain to find out his address. So me and one of my friends in Manchester, he came there. He's a student of mine. He came there. We both early in the morning, April first week, very cold, chilly, London. We went to his place. The address given because I wanted to meet him. When we went there, we find out he doesn't live there. He has given this place for rent to somebody else. He lives somewhere else. And then I got his number from that person who was living there because his owner's number he had got. I called him, it was going to the voice message. I am a hypnotist, so I need to use my hypnosis. Am I right? So I said, when he was going to the voice message, I disconnected and then again called him, fully prepared. Hi Martin, I am Pradeep Agarwal from India. I am traveling to London right now. I send you an email also. My website is pradeepagarwal.com. I am right now in London. I will send you an email also. I want to meet you because I want you to invite you to India to do a stage show. Click stage show. Then I left the message with my number. By the time I reached my hotel back, I got his call. Within 3 hours, he was in my room. I invited him to India. We did a show. In Bangalore, 2 shows. Bangalore 1 show. Chennai 2 shows in a Loyola College. In Chennai, we video recorded of Bangalore show. And that video link we will give it to you, which is a private link in my YouTube channel. You watch it, how does it go? He doesn't ask people to go into a trance. He does everything what the stage hypnotist does with the eyes open. You understand? That means for us we need to know that we can do magic with the people if you can manipulate their imagination and they believe, bypass the critical factor without closing their eyes, you can way of hypnotic suggestion can work. So that is a special bonus material you will get. The video, download it. Listen, it is on YouTube. You can, if you know how to download it. Watch it few times. You know how he is doing. He came to Hyderabad, and then a lot of interesting happened. Now, this was the one part. So this is the thing I wanted to tell you about what hypnosis is. Nobody knows exactly how it works. One is highway hypnosis. What is highway hypnosis? You drive on a highway, you go into a trance. Sometimes you find that your exit is already missed. Now this does nowadays start happening in India. Before there was no highway. In America, it's called highway hypnosis. Something, let me tell you something very interesting. How many of you do jogging or running or some exercise? You do? Now, listen carefully. When you start jogging, you are fully conscious that you are jogging. After 5 minutes, you will not feel tired. You will not know you are doing jogging. Your mind will be conscious, mind will be somewhere else, and everything you will find happening automatically. Did you notice? Yes. Did you notice this? What happened? Initially, what you were doing was consciously, and after a few times, when you done it, your subconscious mind taken over it. Hypnosis. Understand? So you be very clear about what hypnosis is, then you can have a lot of fun. I used to have a lot of fun. I still remember when I used to conduct my work. At that time, I'm talking about 25 years back. I was very naughty. I'm still. But that time I was young and very naughty. So what I used to do, say for example, you smoke. For example, you smoke. I know you are a smoker. And you attended my workshop. You attending my workshop, you have full belief on what I say. I said, do you smoke? Yes. Take out the cigarette. They should take out the cigarette. I said, look at your cigarette and say, it is bad, it is rotten, and I cannot smoke. Say that. Say that's a smoke. They start coughing immediately. No hypnosis. Then during the tea break, I used to go to these people whom I know that they have a full belief. Not with everybody. Though I know that I got a good connection and good belief, I know that you are having coffee. Yes. Do you know by mistake, they have not put sugar, they put salt into it. 1, 2, 3, it is salty, taste it. Eyes open. It's all hypnosis or suggestions. They accepted my suggestion, they had an effect. And the fantastic thing that happened in my workshop many years back, I really loved it. You know what happened? I was doing a workshop in Calcutta. So that time smoking in the hotel and these things, everything was allowed. So that guy's cigarette I spoiled. He was having a coke, I spoiled. He was having a tea, I spoiled. During the workshop. Second day, Sunday, 6 o'clock, he came to me when that everybody's certificate was given. He came to me with a glass with water. Akkarwal ji, you spoiled my tea, my coffee, my cigarette. Today is Sunday, 6 o'clock, my time to have a drink. Make it black label. I said, look into my eyes, the black label, we see 1, 2, 3, it will taste like whiskey. Sir, it's all lighted. 1, 2, 3, strong. He sat in the corner, finished the glass, and having a drink, and went. I had to spend money on drink then. See, this is all in your mind. What we accept, that works. Our goal as a hypnotist is to make the person accept our suggestion, and how will we come to it now?